The legend of the Forgotten Woods had always hung over our small town like a shroud. As a group of adventurous friends, we were drawn to the mystery it held. The tales were chilling, of those who had ventured into the woods and never returned, their voices forever echoing as ghostly whispers. One summer, we decided to test our courage and unravel the truth behind whispers of the Forgotten Woods. With camping gear and a sense of excitement, we set out for the heart of the forest. The sun hung low in the sky as we arrived, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch out and touch the secrets hidden among the trees. The air was cool, and a sense of anticipation settled over us as we set up our campsite. As the day turned to dusk, the woods transformed into a realm of mystery. The rustling leaves and distant calls of birds took on an eerie quality, and the shadows seemed to dance to a haunting melody. We gathered around the campfire, the crackling flames providing a flickering barrier against the encroaching darkness. The tales of the whispers echoed in our minds, and a sense of unease settled in the pit of my stomach. Yet, the camaraderie of my friends and the thrill of the unknown pushed those doubts aside. We laughed and shared stories, determined to prove that the legends were nothing more than stories meant to scare children. As the moon rose high in the sky, we huddled closer to the fire, our faces illuminated by its warm glow. The forest around us seemed to come alive with the sounds of the night, the chirping of crickets, the hoots of owls, and the distant rustling of leaves. And then, it began. The whispers. At first, they were faint, distant murmurs that seemed to drift through the trees. We exchanged nervous glances, the unease settling deeper within us. Had the legends been true all along? We scanned the woods, our flashlights casting narrow beams that pierced the darkness. Shadows danced on the outskirts of our vision, and the air grew heavy with a palpable tension. The forest felt different now, charged with an energy that was both exhilarating and terrifying. "Did you hear that?" Jenna's voice trembled as she whispered. We all nodded, our hearts pounding in unison. The whispers seemed to grow louder, swirling around us like a chorus of ghostly voices. It was as if the very air was alive with the secrets of the woods, secrets that had been hidden for generations. With a mixture of fear and curiosity, we ventured deeper into the forest, our flashlights cutting through the inky blackness. The trees seemed to close in around us, their branches casting elongated shadows that seemed to reach out like grasping fingers. And then, among the trees, we saw them, figures darting just out of sight, like phantoms slipping between the shadows. They moved with an otherworldly grace, their forms indistinct and flickering like candle flames in the wind. We followed the figures deeper into the woods, driven by a mix of dread and fascination. The whispers grew louder, a cacophony of voices that seemed to speak in hushed tones, their words just beyond our understanding. And then, as we reached a clearing, the figures gathered before us, a spectral assembly of those who had vanished into the woods. Their eyes held a mixture of sorrow and longing, and the whispers coalesced into a single voice, a haunting melody that resonated within our souls. Forgotten, but never truly gone. The words seemed to hang in the air, a poignant reminder of the lives that had been lost to the woods. We were witnessing the remnants of their existence, the echoes of their stories that had been swallowed by time. As dawn broke, the figures began to fade, their forms dissipating like mist in the morning sun. The whispers grew fainter, their voices returning to the realm of the forgotten. And with their departure, the woods seemed to exhale a sigh of release, as if the burden of their stories had been lifted. We returned to our campsite, the weight of the encounter settling over us. The legends of the whispers had been real. The forest held the secrets of those who had vanished, their voices forever woven into the fabric of the woods. As we packed up and prepared to leave, I looked back at the trees one last time. The woods had revealed their haunting truth to us, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the glimpse into a world beyond our own. The Forgotten Woods had shared their stories, their whispers, and in doing so, they had given voice to those who had been silenced by time. And as we walked away, the whispers faded, carried away by the wind, a reminder that the stories of the past could never truly be forgotten, as long as someone was willing to listen.